My heritage is South African, and over there it's just that's chaos at the moment. Their government decided the people are not allowed to smoke and drink under lockdown. I know, you couldn't even make it up. So can you imagine being locked up, and if you're a smoker you can't smoke, and if you're a drinker you can't drink, or even just have a glass of wine? It's just outrageous.
Crazy.
But there you go.
Quite a big in South Africa. It's quite a big wine industry as well, isn't there?
Huge.
That's got hit them. Well, I guess they probably export still quite a lot, but
they do a lot of export. The wine industry is very, very rife in South Africa, and beer as well. The beer industry, because a lot of people drink beer and stout kind of stuff. So that is it's really a big industry, and all kinds of home brews. You get all kinds of home brews. That's very, very interesting to drink, shall I say, and very strong. I mean, it just kind of really falls a hole through your stomach when you drink it. But there you go.
Yeah, you had hair before you drank that, didn't you?
Yeah, basically, yeah. You don't smoke a cigarette when you've had that to drink, because you'll just explode like a bomb, basically.
And I think what's going to happen with consumers is consumers are going to start to, and clients as well, potential clients, they're going to start to make mental notes about what people have been doing through this time. And like, for instance, I probably am going to try my best to stay out of the Wetherspoons, because I think they've been proper bastards throughout the whole thing. And I used to like going to Wetherspoons, not, but what I'm going to try and do now is going, exactly that. It's a cheap, affordable option, and they've been horrendous to their staff, and it's probably affected me. And I'm probably pretty damn certain that I'm not the only one that's going to be in the same boat as well.
Absolutely. I was saying almost exactly those same words to my partner. It's like, I would never go there again.
And then there's people like Timpson's who have done some incredible stuff. The shoe company, some incredible stuff with following staff and making sure they get their full pay and just looking after people as much as they can. And they've always done really good social responsibility stuff. They do a lot of stuff, but there's going to be this mental list that you build up by seeing this stuff, and you realise companies are doing some great stuff and companies are doing some really terrible stuff, and they're going to make decisions on how you buy in the future. And I think it's a really strong thing to think about as a small business, because because Wetherspoons are so huge that they're naturally going to pick people up anyway, because they're cheap. But if you're a small business, it's very, very easily for you just to be cut. So you need to make sure you're doing the right things and not being not taking advantage of the situation. All the stuff you heard, like restaurants completely screwed. That's going to be really struggle. But I've seen, he's up on his numbers loads. There's a little restaurant in Rochester, a couple of restaurants in Rochester that are selling like afternoon tea, or they're doing home delivery of beer and pizza, and they're absolutely thriving. And I think all you need to do is just. The government did a really good thing. I think it was actually one of the things that I was really applauded when they said, right, everyone who's a restaurant has got a takeaway license now. Off you go. Like, go
do it.
Here's your opportunity to pivot. Right, I've given it to you now. There's your opportunity to make it work. Off you go. And a lot of people took that opportunity and they really ran with it. And some didn't, and they've been left behind. And that's exactly what it was with business. You've got to change and adapt. The only constant is change. And you just got to make sure that keeps going. And some of them have really. They've taken the mantle, they've taken the challenge on, and they've gone and they've probably have what they've done is when it reopens again, they're going to be the forefront of a load of people's minds because they've been servicing so many people. They're going to be the first place they go after the
absolutely lockdown. Right, yeah.
I think I've got it. I had my birthday was in the lockdown, and I got a card. It must be around somewhere, but I got a card that said, just remembering that your April 2020 birthday was probably the worst one you've ever had. And I was like, that is literally the best example of what that is. Yeah, it was. I just sat on my own at my house, like, oh, great. We had some beers online. Made up a little quiz and I had some mates come and do it, and that was about as good as we could get. And it was nice, obviously. Yeah, I'm not saying it was bad, but it's not the same as going to the pub, is it?
No, of course it's not. It's just not the same. Anyway, Karl, it was really good to chat to you. It's lovely I think this is the most we've ever chatted since I've met you. But that's really nice. I enjoyed our chat. Thank you so much.